Again, good morning, grade 8. We are still in the um, discussion part. This is in the middle of our discussion. We will be discussing about the diseases associated with the digestive system. Okay, we are now in the diseases associated with digestive system. These diseases usually occur because there are some abnormalities that is happening in your digestive system. It could be that the cause is internal, the cause is from external source, or the cause is your oncogenes or your cancer cells. We all have cancer cells. Okay. Inactivated cancer cells. It is called oncogenes, right? It can only be activated. It depends, like environmental factor, or it can be the one you are actually taking in, like for example, soft drinks. It can cause cancer. Actually, it is one of the carcinogen. Let's start with heartburn. Okay, this is also known as the gastroesophageal reflux disease. This is actually termed in medical as GERD. Okay, GERD or acid reflux. GERD happens when the stomach flows or leaks into the esophagus. When the acid in the stomach flows or leaks in the esophagus, what happens here is the burning sensation is in the chest area. Okay, here it looks like your heart is burning. Remember that your heart is near in the GIT or gastrointestinal tract. Okay, it is near the GIT, and usually it happens when there is too much of the acids being produced. Okay, there are a lot of acids being produced. So because of that, tendency is there is a GERD or GERD happens. Okay, sure. What could be the possible cure for this? Okay, you can actually take antacids like Crimil S, Semeco, or Gaviscon in sachet. So it can actually help to ease the acidity because it is highly acidic there. What causes gastroesophageal reflux disease or GERD is the acid that overflows. Okay, it overflows from the stomach or leaks into the esophagus, in your esophagus area. That's the problem. Am I still lagging? Grade 8?
No.
All right, Nino, can you hear me?
Yes.
Nino? Okay, please turn on your camera. The second one is diarrhea. Okay. Diarrhea is characterized by soft or watery stool. Okay. Increased frequency of excretion. Take note. Increase frequency of excretion, meaning you eliminate more. Okay. Or watery stool or both. Okay. The problem here is diarrhea can cause dehydration because you're actually removing a lot of water in the process. Okay, watery stool. So what could be it may be caused by a virus or bacteria, and prolonged diarrhea can cause dehydration if not treated early. Okay. Okay, what are the possible causes of diarrhea? Number one is your amoeba. Okay, amoeba is a protozoan. It is an animal, okay, that actually enters in your digestive tract through water, the dirty water. Now, amoeba can actually irritate the area in your small and large intestine. Take note, it can cause diarrhea. And of course, if not treated, can cause dehydration. Okay? Aside from that, this amoebiasis, because the animal there is the amoeba, and the disease associated to it is amoebiasis. Okay, The amoeba there will stay until such time that there is a particular drug that you actually take, the medication that you actually take in order for the amoeba to be eliminated. Okay, it can cause dehydration. At the same time, it can cause renal problem. Why? Dehydration can cause renal problem. It will let your kidneys stop working. And maybe you will have your own dialysis if in case. If it is prolonged, right? That's why you need to take care, or you need to take it note if in case you have diarrhea. Okay? Possible treatment for diarrhea. Number one is the good bacteria. Okay? You'll be taking medications with good bacteria. Okay? What else? For amoeba or amoebiasis, you need to consult your doctor because it is case-to-case basis. It depends upon your health also, right? It irritates the colon and the reabsorption of water is interrupted. If you are experiencing diarrhea, drink a lot of fluids to replenish. Correct. What is lost in the stool, and better yet, see a doctor. You need to see a doctor in case. Okay? Diarrhea for around 3 days, you need to see a doctor in order to be treated, right? Constipation, it is exactly opposite with diarrhea. Constipation is the condition where the bowel movement is infrequent and difficult because of dry, hard stool. Okay? This is often the result of slow peristaltic movement in the large intestine. This slow movement causes much of the water to be reabsorbed or to be absorbed from the stool, thus making it hard and dry. What are the causes of constipation? Let me check. The causes of constipation is eating a lot of meat, number one. Eating a lot of those goods from Chowking, McDo, on all of those with preservatives. Okay. Not eating much of fruits and vegetables. Okay, you don't have actually what cellulose fibers. You didn't actually eat cellulose fibers. So constipation may happen. Difficulty in defecating. You cannot actually defecate much. Okay, that's the case of constipation. Possible cure, you need to eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, because it contains cellulose fibers. Okay, what else? Drink a lot of water. Fluids. Drink a lot of juices. Okay. Flatulence. Okay, for flatulence, this is a medical term for what is commonly known as farting. Okay, the different gases expelled from the rectum are actually a byproduct of digestion. Okay, everyone has a gas. This becomes a problem only when a gas is too excessive and uncomfortable. Okay, if this happens, you need to consult your doctor. Why? Because too much of gases also can be uncomfortable. Okay. Case-to-case basis, it could be that there is something wrong in your large intestine. Okay, it could be that there are some mass there or polyps, developing polyps. It could be. So you need to double check, right? Abdominal pains, stomach ache. Stomach ache is a very known condition, and most of the time the cause of pain is not very serious. It may come as mild pain, a sharp pain, as a deep pain, or a stomach cramps. Okay. The causes may be as follows. Number one, indigestion. Wala, hilisi. In Bisaya, indigestion. Number two, could be constipation. Constipated, you lack water. Okay. You didn't actually eat fruits and vegetables. Okay. The third one will be amoebiasis. Okay. The cause is amoeba, the protozoan. And this is diarrhea. Also, it could be that diarrhea or there are some bacteria it actually penetrates in your large intestine. Okay, if there are some bacteria there, tendencies you need to take antibiotic. But you cannot kill an amoeba with antibiotic. It's different. Okay, it could be that there, for women, menstruation, menstrual cramps. Okay, or food poisoning, or endometriosis. Endometriosis is there are some masses in the endometrial lining of the stomach. It should be a case of concern when accompanied by this. Number one, fever. Take note, having a fever is not bad. Okay, having a fever will give you an indication. This is an indication that there are some bacteria rising in your body or invading your body. There are some virus that invading your body that needs medical attention. What else? It gives also us an idea that our body is fighting against it. That's the case. Okay, bloody stool. Okay, tenderness of the abdominal area. Okay, hardness of the abdominal area. Okay, bloody vomit. If you vomit blood, then you need to consult. Okay, trauma in the area, and if the pain is of long duration, if really, you know, another case pa there with regards to abdominal pain is the appendicitis. Are you familiar with the appendicitis? Okay, when your appendix becomes irritated, it will actually what? It will actually what? It will becomes bigger, okay? Bigger and bigger until such time that it will burst. It contains bacteria and waste material or feces, right? So you need to consult if in case. It is fatal actually. Stomach or gastric ulcers. By the way, do you have any questions so far? Where's Adam? Do you have any questions so far? Questions? Questions?
None.
All right. Next, we have the stomach ulcers, okay, or duodenal ulcers. When you say ulcers, these are lesions. These are wounds inside the stomach, okay. These are painful, open lesions in the stomach and in the duodenum. The first, what is duodenum again? What is duodenum? This is the first or the first area in your small intestine, okay. Ulcers are often thought to be caused by stress, lifestyle, and diet. Okay, these are contributor factors to ulcers, but ulcers may still be triggered by other conditions. The acid in the stomach also play a role in ulcer formation. Remember that your acidity, this is the reason why you need to eat in the right time. Why? Once your stomach creates an acid, okay, take note, this acid is not an ordinary acid. This is a pure hydrochloric acid, stronger than your muriatic acid, the one being used in the comfort rooms. Stronger than that because those are commercialized. Your acid in the stomach is stronger than the muriatic because it is pure hydrochloric acid, HCl. Okay, it can actually create ulcer if in case you didn't eat in the right time. The increased number of acid or stomach juice, stomach acid, will penetrate in the wall of your stomach. It will dissolve the lining of your stomach, creating now lesions or ulcers. Okay. And of course, this can irritate the stomach alone. Stomach cancer. Okay. This is otherwise known as gastric cancer because you're not eating in the right time. One of the risk factor includes having diet that contains nitrites and nitrates. Aside from that, contributing factor for stomach cancer is your soft drinks. Okay, again, contributing factor for your stomach cancer is your soft drinks because it contains nitrates also. Okay. And of course, the magic sugar. Okay. The aspartame. What else? Well, definitely your beers. These can also cause cancer. And the abnormal secretion of acids in your stomach. The next one is the colorectal cancer or colon cancer, also known as colon cancer. This is common. This is a malignancy in the area of the colon and rectum. And again, may be diet-induced. One big factor for colorectal cancer is eating junk foods. Okay, what else? Eating fast foods.
Smoking.
Eating fast foods like Jollibee, McDo, Chowking, and all of those. Okay. Smoking, yes, smoking also. It can cause colorectal cancer. Correct.
That's what happens.
Yes, it's a big contributing factor. Okay.
And
smoking.
he got so thin, man, because he cannot eat.
Yes, correct. Aside from that, you are not eating fruits and vegetables. Remember that eating fruits and vegetables, this is not just for kids, right? Adults also need to eat fruits and vegetables. Eating fruits and vegetables will actually let your colon clean in the process because you cannot digest cellulose fibers. These fibers will just come out in your large intestine and cleans the large intestine. No, it brings out bacteria and the remains in the large intestine. That's the reason behind. Like for example, you're eating malunggay. With the malunggay, you cannot actually digest that one. It will just go out in your large intestine and cleans out the large intestine. That's the process. Okay. Do you have any questions so far? Additional information? You can share to the class.
Also, gabi. It just like sweeps your large intestine also. Gabi.
Yes, correct. Correct, Adam. The gabi also.
And
it is very, very fibrous, high fiber content that you cannot actually digest that one. So most probably it will just sweep your large intestine, all the bacteria there. Remember the bacteria there are anaerobic, meaning to say it can actually live without oxygen. So there's no way for us to eliminate that one aside from elimination of the feces. Okay, you're eliminating, defecating. But again, you need fiber in order to remove those. Question? Right. We had discussed a lot today, okay, about the common diseases associated with the digestive system. What I want you to do now is I want you to go to your LMS, okay, and answer activity number 2.
okay.
Right? Let me check on the people who did or the students who did already activity number 1. Okay, I have seen 6 who did activity number 1. Eleazar, Blair, Keisha, Kleina, Greg Ramirez, and Jim Bryce. Okay. So I want you to do now your activity number 2. This is internalization. Okay. Discuss in your own understanding the concept being asked in each question. Type your answers in the space provided. That is the instruction. All you have to do is to discuss what is being asked in each question, right? Still have time. I want you to do your activity number 2. Okay. I think that will do for today, class. Thank you for your participation, grade 8. Thank you, Adam. I have seen that Adam is really participating because he is asking questions. Thank you for that, Adam. I really appreciate that one. Right? I think that will do all for today, class. Thank you for your participation. Have a nice day, everyone. Take care and goodbye. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Chair. Take care also. Have fun.
Bye. Thank you, Chair.